Let's return now to our story in Sydney that is developing a bushfire threatening hundreds of homes.
Hundreds of firefighters have been working desperately throughout the night to save homes in southwest Sydney. The fire is still burning out of control, and while it has been downgraded from an emergency warning to a watch and act, fire authorities say there's still a potential for it to escalate again. Our reporter Mark Reddie joins us now live from Picnic Point in Sydney. Mark, what's the latest there?
Good morning, Joe. Around 500 firefighters are still battling an out-of-control bushfire here in Sydney's southwest. Here at Picnic Point, the main concern is ember attacks, and of course, within the last half hour, firefighters across the Georges River here have started backburning operations, and they've managed to prevent it from coming any further and potentially jumping the river. On this side where I am, there are a number of homes. Residents have been watching on, really concerned about those flames. About half an hour ago, it was really a scene of orange. It's all you could see. The smoke was very thick and the heat was very strong. That has now subsided. The good news is as well is that the winds have now eased, but that fire is still travelling in a northeasterly direction towards Sandy Point and Alfred's Point. So residents in those areas are really being advised to remain vigilant and to follow the orders of the Rural Fire Service. We're also seeing backburning operations taking place all around the river here. We do know as well that this fire has burnt through 1,000 hectares. At around 6 o'clock last night, it had burnt through 500, so it's doubled in size, and firefighters have really thrown every resource at it. We are being told as well, it is now first light, so we're expecting water bombing aircraft to be deployed and to assist those firefighters on the ground. But conditions have eased, although later this afternoon we are really expecting those winds to pick up.
And that's something that firefighters are warning. They've downgraded it now to a watch and act, but the fear is that it will escalate again.
Yeah, that's right, Joe, and it could really escalate within a matter of minutes. That's how quickly a fire can spread and really can become quite dangerous. So the advice is for those residents in areas like Picnic Point, here where I am, is to have their bushfire survival plans in place and to enact them as soon as they see the immediate danger, but also to stick to them. Any sort of change within an emergency can prove quite deadly. So it really is important that people do remain vigilant. We're also expecting 98 fire trucks on the scene this morning as well as those water bombing aircraft. But firefighters are really hoping that they can take advantage of these easing conditions this morning to try and get those backburning operations underway to prevent any further winds this afternoon. If the winds do come from a westerly direction, that could prove really quite dangerous. So fingers crossed that the conditions remain as they are right now.
Absolutely. All right, Mark Reddie, we'll leave it there. Thank you.